everybody, it's Jasmine. So I got a request to do this video by Angie, and she requested that I tell you guys what are some really good makeup for beginners. And I'm just gonna let you guys know right now that this is not gonna be like fully drugstore. There are some things that I think that some of us need to invest in, and that's how it is, and I hope you guys like it. When I first started doing my own makeup, I came to a question that I never really answered until just about a year or two ago, and that's, what is my skin type? So I know right off the bat some girls know that they're super oily, some girls know that they are super dry, but for me, I never really found that I was too dry or too oily, and I was like, alright, and I just came to a conclusion that I was normal, but at the same time I am kind of combination, so you know, that took me a while, but primers are essential for anybody. So whether you have dry skin, oily skin, normal skin, you need a good base for your foundation to lay on. So I have three completely different ones that you maybe need to consider. I mean, these are the only three that I have. So I'm just gonna tell you, this is the Faced Hangover RX. This is for dry skin. I apply this normally on my nose if I am feeling really, really dry. Usually I use this towards the winter time, which is super good. The next one that I have is the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This is not necessarily for specific skin types like oily or dry. This is more for like skin texture. So if you have a lot of texture bumps on your face that you just want to smooth out, this is a really good option. And then my favorite out of the bunch, which is the Porefessional. So normally those who produce a lot of oils, your pores are a little bit more visible. So for me, my pores are usually right here, and I just like to fill them in with this stuff. There are a lot of other options out there for any of these primers, but I'm just letting you guys know that these are the ones that I use. I have gone through so many bottles of foundation, and let me tell you, through the high end, through the low end, I just find myself always coming back to this foundation, and I feel like you guys kind of catch this too. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte in Poreless. I get everybody on this. I got my friends on it. I got my cousin on it. Like if someone said, hey Jasmine, I need a new foundation, I recommend this. It's just so good. It's so inexpensive. It just evens out your skin tone. It's very lightweight, and I don't know, it just does what I think a foundation should do. This claims to be matte and poreless. I don't think it is matte, but I think it is like your skin but better. Like you don't look flat, but again, you're not overly dewy. So I mean, this is amazing. It's only like $6 and I totally recommend. When I first started applying foundation, which was in high school, I think I started maybe late freshman year, and I used to apply it with my fingers, and then I saw a video from Michelle Phan and she said to use a powder brush, and the only powder brush that I had was the cheap e.l.f. one with the white handle, and it was a loose powder brush, right? So I did it that way because I was like, if Michelle told me to do it, I'm gonna do it. But you know what? Through trial and error, I do have to say that nothing beats the Beauty Blender. It cuts the application time in half, and it is $20, but then at the same time, you can find a good deal. Like Costco has a 2-pack for $15. You can find holiday packs. I know that when I first got my Beauty Blender, I got it at Sephora, and it was like this one and a white one, and then it had a Benetint and then a Benefit Porefessional. That's what got me on the Porefessional, and I think I got that whole pack for less than $30. So I mean, you can find a deal. There is a way. So I mean, wait for a deal if you have to, but this is awesome. Right, so next we're gonna move on into powders. When I thought of powders and what I actually owned, I was thinking, you know, if I got rid of all my powders, what would I just leave behind, right? So this is the Coty Airspun powder, and you guys have seen this a lot of times. I don't know how many times you guys have seen me use this, but this is an amazing powder for baking, maybe to set your whole face. I mean, I've done that before, and it looks fine, flawless, and I just think that in this particular product, you just get a lot for the price you pay. And I think that when you are starting out with makeup, you don't really want to pay a lot because you're just like, what if it doesn't work, or you know, what if I get a reaction to it? And there's just all these questions that come along with buying new things. But I just have to say that like the people that I got on this stuff, like they love it. So I mean, I hope you guys really invest in this, and it's just amazing. You can get it at Walgreens without a doubt. While I was thinking about what beginner makeup should be like, I remember when I was starting out with makeup, I bought the packs that were value packs that had different colors, different shades, and a whole bunch of variety, because I didn't know what I wanted. And you know, I feel like a really good option would be to buy palettes that look like this, or you know, that just have different colors and just a lot of things for you. So this is the e.l.f. bronzer palette in the shade Bronze Beauty. I use this a lot, and I think that it is something that I adore. You get 2 matte shades and 2 shimmer shades in here for I think about $6. So again, not going too much in depth, but this is the Sun Dip Glow Kit by Anastasia, and you know, it's just something that's really good to have. Like, you don't have to just commit to one highlight, you have 4. My boyfriend got me this. This is the Benefit Cheekathon palette, and I think that Benefit has one of the best, I think, value packs, because they are constantly just coming out with holiday kits or just value packs in general. I hope you guys don't mind like the crazy order I'm going in, but you know what happens? I just have everything on the table right next to me, and I'm kind of just picking up and showing you guys. So when I started using brow products, it wasn't even a brow product. It was literally the darkest brown in an eyeshadow palette. And if it was the darkest brown, then that was my shade. But you know, I started investing in these, and the dip brow is only $18, and it is what I swear by. I remember when me and my friend Gabby started getting into makeup, she was like, oh my god, I need a brow product, and it just so happened that I got this a few months prior, and then I told her, I was like, Gabby, get this, because if you don't, like, what are you doing? So she got this, and ever since then she was like, oh my god, thank you for our brow glow up. And I don't know, I just love her so much, and I love this stuff as well. If you're not comfortable dipping into something that's kind of like a gel eyeliner, don't be afraid, because like I said, I did start out doing my brows with brow powder eyeshadow, and I mean, you can definitely get a brow powder like this. This one is by Anastasia in the color Ebony. This has a lighter shade and a darker shade, so essentially the darker shade is going to go on the outer part of your brow, and then the lighter shade is going to go on the inner part of your brow. I don't know, it's all up to preference. I know that there are some girls who swear by doing their brows with a pencil. I cannot do that personally. Like, props to you, girl. I can't do that. So, I mean, it's all trial and error. We're gonna move on into eyeshadow, and the first palette I just want to show you guys is this one. Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. My voice is giving out on me. And I remember when it first launched, this is like the OG, really thick one, and I remember when I saw it in stores in Sephora, I was buying it and I was like, oh my god, this palette is so pretty, but it's $50, like what? And I remember it was almost my birthday, and my sister was with me, and she was like eyeing me, and I was just like, I was like on the counter like, you know? And you know, when my 16th birthday hit, she actually bought me this, and I can't get rid of it. This is like amazing. I don't know, this is the most beautiful palette, and it has all these good neutral shades that you could just play around with. I know I was really into this pink for a hot minute, and it just made me want to explore, because you have like these really nice shimmer shades, and then you have these really, really amazing mattes. You have this really nice cream shade that I hit pan on, and I never hit pan in an eyeshadow palette. And you have this really nice highlight shade for either your eyes or your face. And I don't know, this palette just has so much to give. I love it with my heart, because my sister bought it when I was struggling. And this, I don't know, I love this so much. So say getting pre-made palettes isn't your thing because you want to accommodate for yourself. I got you. You know, people are different. So if you go on Morphe's website, or if you have a Morphe store near you or anywhere that sells Morphe shadows, all Morphe shadows are usually $2. So you could get it all and then put it in a Z palette, or get it in one of these like Morphe palettes like this and just put it in. This is like my perfect palette. I know it's so basic, but it's just everything that I need, going from a cream nude to a black. And I just feel like accommodating for the colors that you want, and you're kind of not wasting your money, because I know a lot of the palettes I just don't reach for certain colors. So this is a really good way to just get started. Funny enough, the one official makeup product that I started using was eyeliner. I wore eyeliner like crazy. I would not leave the house with that eyeliner on. And you know, sometimes it would just be eyeliner, no mascara, no nothing. And the first eyeliner that I bought was actually this retractable purple eyeliner. I don't know what brand it was by, but I swore by it and I was like, oh my god, I love it. And then when I was introduced to black liquid eyeliner, I was like, oh my god. And I went from this 99-cent black eyeliner to this $20 Stila eyeliner, and I was like, yo, like what? And I don't know, that Stila eyeliner, I repurchased it about like 10 times. That's $200. But I think the best runner up to that has actually been this Physicians Formula Eye Booster pen. You know when you remember something so good and you're just like, man, I was so happy back then. This just brings me back. I know it's not the exact same. This is a brush tip, but it is just out of this world, and you could definitely get a deal on it at CVS, because if you get those extra bucks, it was a struggle and it was a ride to find the perfect black eyeliner, but honestly, I just feel like the 99-cent liner from Wet n Wild just does its job. I put it in my waterline, and obviously I do set it, and it just lasts for a really long time, and I love this stuff so much. This is the black one, and I also swear by their lip liners. This is the Color Icon lip liner. They're also 99 cents, and I don't know, it's just like, they are so amazing. I don't know what Wet n Wild does with these, but like, they got it down to a T. You are so good, so amazing. But if you are looking for a different brand of lip liner, I do recommend the Jordana retractable lip liners. They are about $2, and they have a variety of colors. I think they have more of a selection than Wet n Wild. So, I mean, Wet n Wild is 99 cents, but they only have like 3 colors, and then Jordana's over here making like 10. So I mean, definitely these lip liners are a huge hit for me. I forgot to mention lashes, but for fake eyelashes, I remember when I first started out, I did use Red Cherry. Those were amazing. I used e.l.f. Don't really recommend it, but I mean, I really recommend Red Cherry, Cara lashes. Cara lashes are a little bit cheaper. They come from the same company as Red Cherry. I get them off of Lady Moss, or you can maybe find it on a different website. And I also use the Salon Perfect lashes from Walmart. They come in a 5-pack for $8, $9. So I'm just letting you guys know, you could definitely get really great lashes for not a lot of money. And this is the lash glue that I use. You guys asked me what lash glue I use, and this is the Duo lash glue. It comes in the green packaging, and I love this stuff. I have bought this so many times. This stuff is latex free, doesn't smell bad, and it just lasts all day long. Milani lipsticks. Oh my lord. So these I was recently introduced to, I think this year, and where was I? Where was I for the longest time? Like, these lipsticks are amazing. I've never really gotten into Maybelline, Rimmel, Revlon lipsticks. I mean, it's all about Milani for me. And I don't know, this color is Bahama Beige. I feel like this is the perfect nude, and I think I'm wearing it today. I think, yes. No? This is the Wet n Wild Bare It All lipstick. I adore Bare It All. This has a special place in my heart, and I have never, let me tell you, I've never used up a whole tube of lipstick, but this was actually my first lipstick that I used up. So, I mean, it's highly loved, and they're only about $2, so I mean, you can't really go wrong. You can't. So, we're gonna move on into the last item. You're probably sitting at home going, Jasmine, you're recommending too many damn products. I'm like, yes. I know, but you know, options are good, and I'm just letting you guys know. So the last item that I have is this Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water for all skin types, for those oily girls, for those dry girls, for those normal girls. This is for all of us. This is Mario got us. He has our back, and this doubles up as a skincare product and as a facial setting mist. You can also use this to wet your brushes if you want a more intense highlight, eyeshadow, whatever it is. I personally don't like doing that. I don't like doing that, but you know, all up to preference. And that's it. That is the video. Those are all the products that I would highly recommend you guys checking out if you guys are a beginner. And you know, they are a lot of products, but I just want to get the point across that you can get products that are expensive, but they're worth your money. You know what I mean? Like, you can get value packs. It's okay if you get value packs. Like, you get more for less. That's all I'm saying. That's all that I have for today, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.